Live. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, y'all. Woo. Okay. This way. I can't get my using the camera as a mirror, and I forget left is right, right is back assers. So let me find my cell phone here. Let me find myself. There we go. Cheers and tables. Hey, Jaxie. What's in your cup? What you working on? Hey, Zach. Zaxter. What's up? Oh, Lordy, I got stuff that's wanting to roll off my lap. Stuff I wanted to show y'all. Hey, Sugar Plum Pat. Sugar Plum, Sugar Plum. Lordy, I was not ready, y'all. Hey, Marijuana Maker. Thank you, Jax. Woo, Lordy. Hey, Sandra Dusenberry and AJ and Gracie. Chickadee Marie. I love it. Love it, love it. Thank you for the super sticker. Woo! Jaxie, let my bad arms flap. Hey, Trudy and Butter Joe. Yeah, Granny with the cheese. I've been eating so much cheese. I'm going to run out of cheese. And I ain't even got none of that good government cheese. Hey, Dina, thank you so much for liking and sharing. Getting a drink. Be right back. That's fine. Hey, Lori Armstrong. She's got water in her cup and working on her temperature blanket. And I got hair on my screen here. It's driving me crazy. She says, might get a coffee. You're sleepy and it's a little chilly here on the porch. Yeah. Hey, Nana Michelle and maybe Olivia. And if not, she'll see later. Hey, Roseanne. I was partying with Crystal Ricola for her 2K. So I was late. Forgive me. Zach says he got a blessing Thursday. Made him want to cry. Stop that crying, Zach. Of course, tears of joy. Katrina's Crochet World is sending you 5 pounds of beads. Woo! Let me do it like this so y'all don't have to see my jiggling arm. That's wonderful. Hey, Billy. Oh, thank you so much. I wanted to bid on all that stuff, but I have to wait till payday. And then hopefully I can give you a right sizable donation for sharing, but I overspent. Guess what? Yarn sales, furls sales. I ought to know better, but I do this every time. Connie Carroll is making towel toppers. Mary Webb, hey, sweetheart, calling me Granny Awa from way back when. But I love Miss Jen, whose husband called me that, and he's a cutie pie too. Hadn't seen her lately. What is her Unchained Crochet? There's Hook Me Up with Christy. Hey, darling. Chickadee Marie's laughing about my government cheese. I've heard the government cheese is good, but I make too much to get the government cheese. They don't realize how many bills I have and how much I spend on yarn and accessories. Oh, my lands. Nana says, AJ's here, or did I say that? Pat saying, hey to AJ. Maybe I did. Nana Michelle said, she thought of me today when she bought her artisan bread. That's the kind of bread I do get. It was on sale. Love that bread. That is some good bread. And I can't even think of the brand name. Do you know, Nana? Trudy's here saying hey to Billy. She watched the replay, and didn't she do a good job? She did a great job. And she was so carried away. that Billy and for Mama Swift and Laura, people that were helping out, raised over $2,000. So, oh my gosh, I think they only have, I can't remember, but it's getting down there. The balance seems like the balance was about the same thing as what they raised last night. So that is wonderful. Hugs to Sharon, hugs to Mama Swift, hugs to Billy, hugs to Laura, Carrie, everybody that did, Jaxie May, everybody that did their part for the, took turns on doing the money raising, and I'm leaving some people out sin. Y'all help me out. Lordy, do I talk with my hands? I'm wiping myself on the screen. Am I part Italian? Don't they use their hands a lot? Hey, Deneen and Angela Wright. Happy Mother's Day to you too. And I'll be here tomorrow. Some of you may not be here because you might be out having dinner or lunch with the family, whatever. I'll still be on. Hopefully, I'll get here on time at 3 bells. My daughter's coming sometime tomorrow and going to spend the night with me. So we'll have a girls' night. She does that every once in a while. That's Hannah Banana, the one that I house sat for and Kitty sat for and Plant. Susan Burke, howdy do. There's Dina again. Dina, I'm wonderful when I see you guys. After this is off, I will hobble away and go, ouch, ouch, ouch. It is what it is, whatever. Dina says, how's everybody today? And amen to that. And again, if you just came in, or if I hadn't read it yet, I'll get to it. Y'all know I get so behind. But, I was going to pin. Let me go up here and get that StreamYard. Supposed to let me pin. There we go. I'm on StreamYard today, so if anybody wants to come up, you might want to wait till I finish howdying, folks. That might take a while. In a minute, I'll give up if there's a whole bunch and say, hey, everybody. Me and Karen, a yarn addict, are so alike. We forget who we've said hey to from the beginning to wherever we get to. I shouldn't put Karen in with me, but we both do it. I'm in good company with Miss Yarn Addict Karen. And Dina's got videos uploading. She says, takes forever in the country. And Pat Dancer says she's doing good and asking Dina how. And Dina, how are you? Yes. Julie Chafee Mazza's in the house saying hello to everyone. She was unwrapping and taking photos of the beautiful roses her son Justin from Wisconsin and her granddaughter sent her. She posted them on Facebook. So yay, we'll get to see them. Dina says usual projects being worked on. Julie said Billy did an awesome job, and I'm in agreement. In agreement. There's just one of me, I think. And Juice in Dina's cup. There's my sweet Linda Simpson. Hey, darling. She says hey to me and all the folks in the chat. Dina says happy Mother's Day weekend, everyone. Pat was saying hey to Julie. I'm just not going to say who's saying hey to everybody, saying hey to everybody else. There's Madonna. And Kathleen Broderick said organizing yarn into storage cabinet she just got and put together. Yay. And Susan Burke says, happy early Mother's Day to everyone. David Browning says, howdy. Howdy back. And again, Kathleen says, happy Mother's Day to all. Oh, Susan Burke said it before. Everybody says, happy Mother's Day. Even if you're not a mother, you might be in the mother role of even a fur baby. Blind Needle Evie's in the house. Hey, sweetie. And Dina says, wonderful seeing everybody in the chat. And ain't that the truth? Trudy said her daughter and her family took her out for cake today, and that was for her 40th birthday and Mother's Day, and tomorrow her son is taking her for breakfast, so that's great. There's Ricola. Crystal, I blamed you for me being late a few minutes. I just couldn't tear myself away. It was such fun. There's Lisa, and Lisa was one of the last winners. So, woo! And woo! Congratulations to Ricola Crystal for getting to 2K and having a fabulous party. She had such great fun. It was great fun, and boy, did she have loads and loads and loads of giveaways. And she had a lot of folks, or well, several who donated prizes, so that's always a blessing. Lisa, coping with yarn. Hey, honey, and how are your chaps? That's what Mom used to call us children, me and my bro. And let's see. Linda said she just popped in to say hello as she's off to watch a movie with hubby, and she wishes all her beautiful friends a happy Mother's Day for tomorrow. Hugs back, Linda. Thank you so much. You have a lovely evening with your hubby. And again, folks saying howdy do to each other. Dina said that was awesome on the beats. Katrina is awesome. Amen. And Zach said, yes, she is. Dina says she's a godmother. That certainly counts. Any kind of mother. Even if you're mothering's, like I said, a fur baby. Ain't nothing wrong with that. And Blind Needle Evie says, hugs to all. Y'all know I always have stuff to show. I don't think I showed y'all this. This is called a Yarnet. It's a cool little gadget. Oh my gosh. It's hung up in the yarn. You should have seen me carrying this stuff in here. I dropped one of my projects that's in this little cute silver bucket over here. Well, this doesn't normally happen. But anyway, this keeps your yarn nice and clean in here, and it's called a Yarnet. And the yarn can come out the top, or it kind of put it in the top, but can come out here. I think you can stick, it's got places to stick needles and or hooks in. And it comes apart, and it's got a base down here, sort of rubbery like. And you can put like stitch markers and stuff like that. And the handle is so you can carry it around. I've just got a mess here because I dropped it. I was carrying it from the den to in here and made a mess. So y'all forgive me for stopping to greet y'all for just a minute while I show and tell. Hey, Erica TLC and Flower Tammy. Jen Reeves, Susan Burke, I think I got you. Let's go back here just a minute. Bonnie Got Knits and More. Howdy. And I think I got everybody else. So y'all just hang tight a minute while I do some showing and telling. So this is just, I don't know what I'm doing with this. It's a knit thing. I think I was going to do the one row repeat on this too. But this thing I got at Hobby Lobby on their clearance sale. It was $9.99. Do you know how much they want for these things? Like $39.99 is full retail. It's either $39.99 or $34.99. You could figure it out. Pick one of those and do 75% off, and whatever gives you $9.99. That's what I pay. Look at this. Lisa's going to think I'm copying her. Lisa, Ladybird Lisa, she's got a silver bucket. And you know I got that challenge going on. Hey, Quilty Crocheter Linda. Q Linda. Or Quilty Linda. Hey, Gina Knitting Turnpike. But this is plastic. But I'm going to need a bucket to put, we're doing that moss stitch challenge, or I put it out there, and I am amazed at the participation. So yay. And in here right now, I just have the same stuff I showed you the other day. I was late, y'all, so I didn't get to pick out new stuff. But this is the Katarina yarn from Hobby Lobby, and it's kind of a mess. I need to cake it up. This is the one I dropped from the den, got wrapped around my legs, nearly fell down. And I had more done on it, and then I found a hole. There's my bucket. But it's going to be pretty. Another rectangular wrap with moss stitch. Y'all know I'm so boring. And this, I didn't do much more on this, but ball it up. Here's another one of my beautiful furls. Oh, yeah, beautiful furls. Well, I'm in my tree stand with a gun in my hand. All I need, is a beautiful squirrel. Oh, Erica's there. Hang on, Erica. There's one of the silver furls. So that's what I'm doing there. Let me get Erica up here while I'm running off at the mouth. I hope I didn't let her up and then she went right back down. If I leave my finger on there too long, that's what happens. It looks like it's not doing anything. Bet it is. Or maybe not. There you are. Hey, darling.
Hey, everybody.
I can hear you and there's no echo. Woohoo! You know how to do it. So I dropped this yarn thing right on the floor, but it didn't fall apart. The bottom basted. Have you ever seen one of these, Erica?
I have not.
And yarn it. It's real neat for, if you want to walk around while you're crocheting or knitting or whatever. But I would not pay $34.95 or $39.99, but I did pay $9.99. That sort of hurt my feelings a little bit. But when I thought about the full retail price.
Right.
So, guys, that's all. That's all I brought in my little, and I just threw it in my little silver bucket. But isn't that the cutest from the Dollar Tree? It's plastic, but ain't it pretty?
Oh, that is cute.
I need to get that. I thought that would be fun to throw my names in for the entries of the moss stitch. Let me do this right. Hashtag, it's a long one, GrannyDee's Moss Stitch May Challenge. And you can do that. I was capitalizing all the words in it, but with hashtags, you can just, here's Nana Michelle. We can just type it all in. It'll work either way. Like David said, it's not case sensitive. Jen Reeve says she can't walk and chew gum at the same time, let alone crochet and walk. Well, it's there I guess if you are just taking your project along somewhere to the doctor or whatever, where you're going to see it, kind of helps you if you want to carry it along. Whatever. I don't guess you would have to run, you put the strap in. Hey, Nana Michelle, I'm sorry. I didn't. I'll howdy y'all properly in just a minute. I'm going to finish my show and tell. That's all right. Is that rude?
Nope.
Because I want to give y'all time to show whatever. Well, y'all know I had to go by the Dollar Tree to see what there was new to see, because it's all affordably crafted Kim's fault. Y'all know.
You can't go up.
That's her job. So I've got every color known to man of the Premier Just yarn, but I did not have this Meadow, or I don't think I did. But y'all, I am broke. BROKE. So, and they had the yarn totally filled up. Hurt my soul to not get several of it. I just got one of each one to show you guys, and I just hope and pray it'll still be there when payday rolls around, or I could get it or whatever. And this is. Go ahead.
I was just saying hi to Kim.
Oh, okay. Yeah, y'all can kind of. Hey, Michelle Weibel and Kim. I'm so sorry. Was Kim on before me? Kim, were you on before me today? I'm sorry for missing you. I was over at Crystal's partying for her 2K. Sorry. Hey, Pat Cray Hollis is reminding you about thumbs. Crazy Poppy Lady's here. But Kim was telling us about these new tweeds.
Ooh, that's pretty.
So this is called Rust Tweed. And I tried to get one. Now I noticed that they did only have one of this color. This is taupe. No, it's not, but it looks like taupe. How in the world would you pronounce Greige tweed? However you pronounce that, that's what this is. It's a light brown. It's like a taupe. Oh, Lord, camera. There you are. And the lights blow it out. It makes it look gray. It's not. It's like a light. It's like a taupe. And then this one, and there are 120 yards on these. This is gray tweed.
Is that a worsted weight?
Yeah, all these are. Premier Just Yarn. 120 yards. That's 110 meters. They're all 100% acrylic. And then there was, this looks black, but it does have a little tweed effect, and it's called charcoal tweed.
That's pretty too.
Yep. And then this lighter gray. No. This is the denim blue. And I know on the Dollar Tree site where you can order, some people can, some can't, and some have different things on the online site. But I did look, and they had a case of these, which a case is usually a whole bunch of them, but there were only 12 in a case of these, and Kim was saying they would go fast. But boy, was that. It's the scuzziest Dollar Tree we have, but it's the one that has the Dollar Tree Plus aisle.
Right.
It's got all the good stuff, and the best yarn. The other ones sometimes won't even have yarn.
Hi, Gina.
Yes, hey to everybody. One more thing, and I really should have done this on a squealing squirrel mail. This is my winnings. Oh my gosh, how beautiful. This is the same kind of yarn I was just showing y'all that I was doing the mouse stitch on, the Katarina. Ooh. I won this from V, Steals the Show Crochet and Chefs. Is that the same thing? Same kind. So I won 2 of the same color. I won her Blingo the other night, and I won a number guessing game. So yay, I got 2 of these. I haven't seen this color before. Well, it was marked down, so I guess they don't have this color anymore. It was called Bright Violets. So thank you, V. Maybe I'll do a squirrel and squirrel mail separate, but I had just brought this in. Oh, other goodies. V makes the most gorgeous stitch markers. Some of them might be. These are nautical, like shells. Shells, a mermaid, and another little round thing with shells on it. So that was cool. And then a keychain, a little blingy keychain from the clearance sale from Hobby Lobby. So thank you, V. Okay, girls, what you got to show and tell about? I'll shut up a minute and let y'all talk.
I just want that same yarn.
What colorway is that?
This one is Saturday Siesta.
I think I've got Sunday Promenade, but that's gorgeous. I looked at that, but I don't think I have that quite yet.
Yeah, I just
put them in the mail.
Oh my gosh, is that part of your 50 balls?
Yep.
I guess you got different colors.
Nope.
Yay, Heather Hicks. Thank you for the super sticker. Sorry, Nana.
That's okay.
Sorry, Dana. What did you say,
Oh,
hon?
that's okay. No, I got 50 of these.
Oh,
Oh,
how?
all the same color?
Yeah.
Because you're going to do a what?
You know me and my blankets. It's good.
Okay.
And where did you get that at?
Yarnnut.com.
Gia is one of us. She has a channel, and she's here in the States, Erica. And she sells ice yarn. She sells some hobium yarn. She sells different Derice. But unlike ice, you can just order it by the skein or ball. You don't have to order a whole pack. So make sure you check her out. It's Yarn Nut with 2 N's in the middle. Okay.
Got it. Yay.
Madonna will tell you an idiot if you don't go through
right.
Gia to get you.
I'm not an idiot.
What Nana said. She said, I'm not going to be an idiot. I'm going to get my eyes through Gia.
Oh.
So did I say hey to Heather? Yeah, Heather Catherine Hicks. And she was our last super chatter. So thank you so much. Thanks, everybody. And the link is up there. If anybody else wants to join, I can have about 4 up at a time. And then, if somebody wanted to, if somebody else wanted up, so I can have I forget how many it is for, maybe 6 for the free version. Yeah.
And it gets overwhelming when there's so many people up there at one time. You don't know who to listen to.
You know me, I'm talking over y'all and I'm listening to people in the chat. It took a while for me to do, I did it a time or two and I said, oh God, I can't take I love the concept, but it just wasn't with me and my ADDness and,
You do
one of
fine.
those things you have to learn.
No, I do know. That's why I go live on everybody else's channel except for my own.
But it's fun. I love to jump up on Dana and Joe's Making Meat and Kelly's Crochet Adventure. I know Katrina does one. I seem to always miss her a lot of times. David, I go up on his on occasion. Hello, Amy. I think that's one of the Zoom girls I have got to get into Zoom.
Me too. I've been vacant.
They know when I say I'm going to come, they'll say, okay, see you next month for 15 minutes or whatever. But I'm so bad to sit in my chair and put, I have to put my dogs up because of my funky cold edema. And then it's not long before I'm like, and drool. It's a little bit embarrassing. Lisa says she's too shy to do it just yet. Well, when you feel like it, no pressure.
Yeah.
David said he showed his delivery from Yarn Nut on Wednesday's live. Did I see that? I'm trying to think. Y'all know my short-term memory leaves a lot to be desired. Oh, let me read a little something out of Madonna's book that she'll get one of these days when I finish with it. This says, there's the big question mark. And it says on the other page, get curious, not furious. Ask yourself, what else can this mean? How might this be a good thing in disguise? Like when something bad happens, or maybe you're in a chat and you've said hello to somebody like 10 times and they haven't responded, and don't you sort of get like, what'd I do? And it may be that they're just not paying attention to chat right then, like I do a lot of times if I'm working. And a lot of times if I go on somebody's chat and I'm going to be doing that, not paying a lot of attention to the chat, I'll say, I'm here, but I'm working and lurking.
Yep.
Holler, tell so-and-so, whoever the host is, to holler at me if it's like a question, something or other. Yeah.
My husband just got home, so I'm going to jump off and let somebody else come up.
Well, thank you so much for coming up, and you did a great job helping Miss Ricola.
That was fun.
It was. When folks started, I didn't see what all was going on, but I'm like, you have to go by Crystal's screen, and bless her heart, I'm like, let's keep it fun. It had been great up till that time, but it was all right. It was fine. But thank you for coming up. Oop, she's down. Thank you for staying up with me, Nana, because it gets kind of crazy if people go up and down. Madonna says she's patient. Thank you for letting me borrow your book. David said, as luck would have it, those who missed his live stream on Wednesday can't see the replay. Yes. Yay. And I probably did. And just don't you know me, David. Oh, here comes Miss Julie. Chafee Maza.
Hello.
Hi. Hey, girl.
Yeah, I have got some awesome gifts.
What is that?
My sister's daughter.
Ooh.
Beautiful spring bouquet.
Amanda and her husband Kyle decided that they would give all of us a Mother's Day present. It's wow. So all of us girls got a bouquet, and they bought the flowers. I like these kind of flowers, and my sister got more like the peonies. My other sister got a different kind. So they took the time to match them up.
How sweet.
It was like, wow.
There's some thought behind it.
Yes. And this is what my son and my granddaughter sent me. Get back.
Oh, roses. Pink and lavender.
Yep.
Those are gorgeous. And they're still buds. I love them in the bud stage.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Put them that way, and then you get to enjoy them longer, right?
Yep. I was so surprised. Wow. Beautiful.
I'm not trying to ignore y'all. I'm just looking at my phone, trying to keep up with chat that way, kind of, sort of.
I had started a new project. I still got to sew my other one together. That was the Fiber Fox that I was working on. I got all the pieces done. I got to put them together. Yeah. But then I started on Crystal's number 593, the sweater. And I am using ice cream cotton blend, lemon.
Is that the new cotton and what is it? Cotton acrylic blend for the ice cream?
I don't know if it's new, but yeah, it's a cotton blend. It is 47% cotton.
I think it's kind of new because before it was acrylic. Just acrylic. Yeah.
But it's 4-weight, 225 yards or 206 meters, 3.5 ounces or 100 grams. But it's really pretty.
And what's the color on it again?
Lemon.
Hang on just 1 second. Go ahead and show it. You can go ahead and show it.
Oh, okay. So this is the front.
Beautiful. Here comes Dina. Let's see. I think here comes Dina.
So it's kept everybody busy.
Yeah, I got her. That's great. Dina. That's great. Hey, Dina.
Hi.
If y'all will hang on just 1 second while I check in with the chat. Let's see. David said, greetings to everyone who's saying hi to me. I always focus on whatever I'm working on at the moment. Lisa's crochet says Madonna. And Madonna usually says, Lisa. Folks telling other folks howdy do. And yep, there's AJ. He says he's lurking. I bet he's working on wifey's blanket. Lori Armstrong says, Dee, I missed the last couple minutes of your live at 5 yesterday because I fell asleep in my chair. You pulling a granny. She said, I felt bad, but figured you would definitely understand. You got it, girl. I tell you what, yesterday, was it yesterday? Hey, Jan. Jan Keeling's here. Okay, so I woke up really, really crazy early. I can't remember this was yesterday or day before.
It was yesterday.
Was yesterday, yeah. Because when I woke up, okay, so I was at Dana's. I left Dana's just for a minute. On Fridays, I struggle because Dana's on, creatively created crochet. She has, Monday through Friday, 9:30 to 11. But on Fridays, even before Dana started, I was always at the Secret Yarnery on Friday mornings. So I was trying to do, and I didn't have 2 devices to use because I was running somebody's playlist, on the other one. So I popped out of Dana's a minute to go tell Krista hello. Well, then I promptly went to sleep before Krista even showed up. So totally missed her, totally missed Dana. Well, except for the very beginning of Dana's. And then I went to look for Ursula because, Ursula comes on at 11. But I'd forgotten that she had told V if she needed to switch with her because she had missed her Tuesday or something. And I'm like, oh no, I slept so hard that I had nightmares about tornadoes. I woke up and it was this crazy thunderstorm. I mean, thunder shaking the trailer, which probably infiltrated my dreams and made, part of that tornado stuff happen. Hola, Joe is here. She said she's going to take a nap. Speaking of sleeping. Hey, Hola, Joe. I don't blame you not one bit.
Ola Joe is probably very tired because she's been posting tempting posts about spending money, buying yarn, great deals. She's like
pearls. Oh,
she has one of those
her to get my pearls. That's why I'm so broke. Pearls had such great deals this month.
Yeah, it's got to be exhausting to lead people astray, Ola Joe. One of them sea sirens, shipwrecking the budgets. That's what she's doing. I'm on to her. I'm on to her.
Cheese sandwiches for the rest of the month until payday. I'm be running out of cheese and bread.
Yeah, she
that cough doesn't sound good. Who's coughing? Me?
I was. I think
no, it was me. I've had a little chest cold.
Oh. Well, I hope you feel better, honey.
Thank you.
Let's see. Erica must have been leaving because Erica said bye. Ricola said bye to Erica. Laura Lee is here. Saw Laura Lee over there partying with us at Ricola's. Yeah, there's Madonna going, Lisa. Okay, I think I got about everybody. Howdy. Let's see. What did Ola Joe say? Something that I missed? She was just saying hey to me. The panel and chat can't stay, but came to say hey and love you. Same to you, dear, and to everybody. And Lisa said she's going to be showering and lurking, but she can still hear her lovely friends. Jan Keeling said she loved the ice cream. She loves the ice cream cotton. Pat Dancer said, AJ, we need a man on the panel. Yeah, AJ, you can come up if you want to. I think I can handle one more. Y'all stop me if you got something to say, and I'm carrying on and on and on. Just
doing Linda. Just doing Linda.
A pile of yarn, or if you don't have one, your project, or do one of these, or y'all talk something because I do want to get the trivia back up. So somebody say something up here.
Okay, we can take it over.
The trivia.
Okay.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, the flowers are very beautiful. I was so surprised. I love it. I love it.
They are very pretty.
Yeah.
Yes, they are.
And for the project I'm working on, I'm glad I had extra yarn because I thought it would take like 3 skeins. It looks like it's going to take 6 skeins. So, but I like Crystal's patterns in that she tells you how to increase the sizes and stuff. You got to do a little math, but hey, it's worth it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I was able to do that, and
she makes it so easy to follow. She doesn't just leave you hanging, you know.
Where you got to go do the research. Yeah, I've been on videos with son of a gun. I've had to open up 3-4 tabs and look at other YouTubers or Google stuff, and I'm like, okay, this is not what I thought it was going to be.
Here comes David.
Hi, David.
Hi, David.
Oh no, I might have put him back down again.
Well, she just dropped David on his head.
I tell you, you gotta have. It's like learning how to drive a straight drive. You got to get that feel for the gas and the clutch just right. If you leave your finger on there too long,
she dropped you on your head.
Sorry, David.
It's not the worst thing that's ever happened to me.
Did you get it?
Sorry? What was that, Granny?
I said, did you get dizzy going up and down so fast?
Honey, I live dizzy.
Oh, what you got going on, Dave? David. You don't like to be called Dave. I forget that.
Thank you for remembering. Going on.
Or anything. What you want to tell us?
Okay, tomorrow. Oh, I'm going to open up the comments screen. Tomorrow, I'm going to do another marathon live stream. I just decided the other day to do it because tomorrow is Mother's Day.
I think that's great.
So,
you might want to come
starting at 1 o'clock Eastern. And, you know, I'll
be right there
until, you know, we're all sick of each other.
Well, I'll probably be in, I forget the schedule, but I'll hop in when I can and for sure hop in, you know, after my live is over. We'll squirrel raid over
Oh, that
to
would
you.
be lovely. Yes, I know you
And I think
3.
Sandy Hook sometimes comes on after me, but you know, there'll be different places we can go, or maybe you can all congregate over to your place. We'll see.
Well, I don't expect anyone to stay the whole time.
Well, right,
it's
like you said,
that I can stay the whole time.
But that is very nice of you to do because, you know, somebody brought up, and I think it was Dana. Was it Creatively Created Crochet Triple C that said she was in church and they made a big deal about Mother's Day? I don't believe it was her. Can't remember who it was. But anyway,
3 beautiful children. So.
But it was, maybe it was Kelly. I can't remember. It was somebody. They didn't have children at the time, and maybe they had miscarriages or something. I can't remember the whole story, but one of them was thinking, you know, it's not a happy day for some of us. It's a sad reminder. You know, yeah. I mean, you know, so in other words, I think they wrote a note to the deacon saying maybe if they could just next year or whatever, be more sensitive to those who aren't just happy, joy. Can't remember who it was exactly, but.
All right, guys, I'm going to cut out. I'm being paged to the front porch, but I'll be in the chat. I'll be listening, okay?
Okay. Thank you so much for coming up, my dear. Did you get to show everything you wanted to?
Yeah.
Have a great day.
Yeah, I did. Thank you so much.
Love you.
But I'll spend the rest of my time smelling my flowers and hooking. So, all right. Bye, guys. And I'll be in the chat.
Bye.
All right, darling.
Michelle has
There's Denisha. Hey, Denny.
This one?
Madonna's is not her favorite day either. We know Madonna's, or some of us might know Madonna's horrific tragedy way back when. So, David, were you going to say something and I jumped in?
No, I just mentioned that gorgeous Afghan that Michelle has behind her. She came up on my, I think it was on Wednesday, she came up on my live.
Yeah, because Bob gave me a smiley face with hearts. I almost cried.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. It's one of her patterns.
Right? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Excellent. Yeah. I love it when she comes to visit my lives. It's very flattering, really.
Mm-hmm.
And she, for my Hat Not Hate contest, she donated a thumb drive.
That was amazing.
So
amazing.
Oh, Connie, hey.
And did you ask David if she would, or she just offered?
Well, I sent her an email because we do email back and forth a little bit from time to time. So I asked her for a pattern, and she volunteered the thumb drive. Because several other people have
she really likes you. I mean, and too, that you're a fella and getting started. She loves to help out, and not just fellas. She helped me from the very beginning. Just that she noticed me, I was like, what? In my first month or so, she came to a live, and I nearly fainted.
Even before I had my channel, I
think David froze.
David freeze.
And then I started doing it, and then we all know the story about how she helped me reach my first 1,000.
Yeah. Yeah, that was amazing. She said, hang on just a minute. She went and put the thing up on her, I guess, her community page. Hang on just a minute, guys. We've got another couple folks to greet. Just another stitch. Miss Connie's here. Hey, hon. Yeah, David was frozen for just a minute, but he's thawed out. Happens sometimes.
Actually, it's just my heart that's frozen.
No. And Denny says, Lori, I hope you enjoy your day and your memories warm your heart, because Lori said before that, Lori Armstrong, yes, it's rough Mother's Day this year. She lost her mom, and 2 of her nieces lost babies. I remember that terrible time. She's so grateful for her hubby and boys. They have surprises planned for her all day tomorrow to help lift her spirits. And I think that's just...
I think that's lovely, but...
fabulous.
Yeah, sometimes you just got to sit with the feelings.
Mm-hmm.
So for my live tomorrow, I have a lot of tissues and some booze. So
well, like I said, if you cry, we're here with you. We're here. Yeah. We'll be there for you.
Yeah.
Crystal Reeves said, Jen Reeves said, Crystal, I agree. I want a bouquet too.
Hey, I want a bouquet.
Well, that's fine. Ricola said she loved that yellow, and she doesn't even like yellow. And Lori said she spent a bunch of money today. Fancy running shoes, new bike helmets, then brunch. Complete with a bucket of mimosas for she and her hubby.
Oh, I love those brunch places that have endless mimosas.
I tell you what, in New Orleans, like the Two Sisters or the Court of Two Sisters, all those fancy dancy places. When my daughter was already living there, she and her fiance, and that's where she went to get her doctorate, was at Tulane, and she ended up working in the research lab, and so they ended up getting married down there. So all of us flew or drove, or the folks who could. I drove my parents. Oh boy, was that ever fun. Not. But anyway, oh my gosh, the good food and everything they had lined up for us. And I remember the music. There was a guy on the banjo, David. You would know this song, and I'm probably going to forget it. It's one Mama used to sing too. It was, oh, it's got some crazy lyrics. Maybe I'll think of it in a minute.
It'll come back to you.
Yeah,
I've only
he
been
was
there
drumming
once.
the, banjo, playing some old timey stuff, and
Yeah.
golly
I've only been there
gosh.
once. A friend of mine was singing with the opera company there, and I was really, really charmed that the opera company performed in Mahalia Jackson Hall.
Oh man. There's our sweet yarn addict with Karen saying hey to all her wonderful yarny friends. Poppy Lady's got to go. She said thanks for keeping her company while she works. Thank you for being here. Hey, Charlotte's here. She was rather late. She was cooking and eating dinner. Oh, daggone, it's going to bother me about. Do what, hon?
I said it's way past dinner time there. She's in Scotland, right?
Yeah. Well, maybe it's a late one. And I'm trying.
They'll come to you after you go off being live.
Exactly.
It's something that's got real, yeah. It's hardly any way to describe it. It's got, kind of nonsense lyrics and
It'll
chords.
come to you, and then you can come to my live stream tomorrow and tell me about it.
There we go.
Well, y'all keep going. I'm trying to keep looking for this doggone. I should have saved it on my, the screen.
Crochet
I started that trivia yesterday. We didn't quite get finished with it. Of course, we could do something else. It wouldn't matter, but.
So, describe city chicken for us, Charlotte.
We used to have it as a kid. My grandma used to get it.
City chicken?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's what she was saying that they had for dinner.
Oh.
It's basically pork that's made like chicken.
Yeah.
In little cubes. At least that's what it was here.
I love pork. I could eat pork all day long.
But it didn't taste like pork the way it was fixed.
Mm. So, I'm frogging right now.
Oh no.
No, I'm just repurposing some yarn because I didn't really want to finish the project that I had first started with, and I have another project that I'm working on that I need that yarn for which I need that yarn. So that's okay. Not a big deal.
That's good.
I can't believe I cannot find this. She saved it. Oh, well. Any other projects y'all want to show? I think we got through all the, pretty much all the questions that Connie had, or.
I'm planning to do blue hats all day long
tomorrow.
And just see how many I can do.
Cool.
So right now I want to finish one or two things before I can just throw myself into blue hats tomorrow. And people should remember that I also have a Hat Not Hate contest going, where they are invited to guess how many blue hats I do by the time that I have to send it in at the end of July.
Yeah.
That's the prize for guessing the number of hats is that thumb drive from Crystal, and then the second prize for guessing how much yarn I have left is some yarny goodness and some other patterns from other people.
Okay.
So.
time. I would have saved this.
Oh, Charlotte described
Ooh,
city
that's
chicken,
pretty.
and it sounds like
There
what
it is.
what Michelle was talking about.
I have found it. I have found it. Yay.
Oh my goodness.
Inga's here. Has anybody else come in that you guys noticed? Howdy, Inga.
Do y'all remember that advertising campaign from the 70s? I found it. It was all about I don't even remember what particular group it was, but it was a fundamentalist Christian group. And a lot of famous people got involved with it.
Cool. There's HD. Lori said she had a Facebook memory pop up of her mom doing the butt, that late 80s, early 90s song at her freshman college orientation with her and her roommate and half the football team. Oh, my. And Charlotte said about the city chicken. What did she say? Isn't from here. It's from America somewhere. And it's actually, did you read this, David? You might
I
already
did.
read it. Pork with mushroom soup that gets cooked for a long time. Okay. Sorry, I was in my own little world looking for this diddly. Okay. I think we were on. Let me go back and mark what I think. Extremely bright. I'll go back because some of you might not have been here. And it's called Dye Another Day. And it says almost every garment and piece of household fabric you own has been colored with dyes. But how much do you know about the craft of dyeing? And boy, do I have a box full of wool and cotton and acrylic in the kitchen waiting on me to get do some diamond painting and some stitch markers done so that I can then clear the table off to do the dyeing. Oh, mercy. But number one said
You'll
this.
get there.
Huh?
You'll get there.
Oh, yeah. This extremely bright purple dye was discovered by accident in the 19th century by a chemist trying to synthesize quinine as a malaria cure. So was that substance, extremely bright purple dye, okay, was discovered by accident. Okay, so would that have been number one, indigo? Mauvine, Mauvine. I'm glad, David, I've got you up here to help me with some pronunciations. Number three, royal purple, or David, have you heard of this word? WOAD.
I don't believe I know that word.
Would that be woad? Woad?
That's what it sounds like.
Okay, so what say y'all on that one? Again, this extremely bright purple dye discovered by accident in the 19th century by chemists trying to synthesize quinine as a malaria cure. Oh my gosh, it's 4 o'clock already. Never mind. I guess this will wait till tomorrow. Spent too long showing and telling, didn't I?
Nope,
Oh,
there's no
my
such thing
goodness.
as too long.
Huh?
No such thing as too long.
Okay. Well, thank y'all so much for coming up, Nana and Dina and Miss Julie that was up before and Miss Erica that was up before and David. And David, I'm so glad you're going to do your marathon live tomorrow so we can pop in and out and up and down and all around.
Everybody's welcome at 1 o'clock tomorrow, Eastern.
1 o'clock until he gets sick of us or we get sick of him is what he normally says.
One or the other.
I'll be stopping by, David.
Me too.
Me
Excellent.
3.
I will be glad to
Or
see all
4.
of you. Yeah.
Okay, love you, Denny. Consuelo, hello, darling. Okay, y'all had some guesses, but we'll try her again tomorrow.
Mhm.
I'll mark
Happy
it.
Mother's Day.
I won't spend precious time looking for it. Love to you all. And hey, Sissy, saying happy blessed Mother's Day, everyone. And I will be here, like I said, and so will David. So we'll be celebrating Mother's Day with anybody that wants to pop in. And Bobby Allison. And do remember those mothers, fathers, anybody in your that's in that role of raising children or having something, being a role model for a child or children, or who were once mothers or fathers and who through a very something happened and they are no longer with them anymore. And also us losing our mothers. Just remember those folks in your prayers, please. I know most of you do that. So, when Julie Chafee Mazza said she'll be popping too. Okay, thank you all, and be sweet and don't be ugly. And it's booping time, and this thing don't boop like it should. So if y'all want to boop out,
Okay.
I'm left here going.
Bye. I will pop out too.
Just looking
Bye,
goofy.
everybody. See you tomorrow.
All right,
Happy
thank
Mother's
y'all very
Day.
much. So I'll say again, be sweet, don't be ugly, and see you at Jan's. Jan Carruthers, I forgot to say who's on after me today, but it could be Jan's. I think Sandy's on tomorrow, but whoever, we'll see you in these YouTube streets. Love you all bunches. Bye-bye. Have a great crafty afternoon and evening or night, whatever it is where you are. Boop, bitty, boop, boop, boop.